Paris 2024 was one for the history books, and the women's gymnastics performances were a highlight, scoring a world best 10 medals. But the competition has changed since the Magnificent Seven struck gold in '96.
It was exciting to watch Team USA. I will say there wasn't enough competition out there, so I was not on the edge of my seat. I remember when people have shared with me the 1996 Olympic win, we were neck and neck with the Russians. They didn't know who was going to win, and so that's what made it such a dramatic finish with my Olympic teammate Carrie Strug's vault. These Olympic Games, the Americans were ahead by quite a few points, and so I wasn't on the edge of my seat. However, I was definitely marveling at their talent, their commitment, and I love the fact that they were great sportsmen on the floor there. They were giving their competitors high fives and hugs. That didn't happen back in the 90s. And so to see that there's so much love on the floor is a great thing to see.
While everyone wants to know what's next for the team, Simone Biles just wants to enjoy the moment of glory. But what came next for Dominique was starting a small business.
The reason why I started the Dominique Dawes Gymnastics and Ninja Academies had to do with the fact that I wanted to be a part of the positive change in the sport of gymnastics. I wanted to make sure that there was a healthy, empowering, and compassionate culture out there for those parents that wanted to put their children in the sport but didn't want their children to focus on the Olympic Games or a Division I scholarship or to be the next Simone Biles, but really for them to have a fun and safe and compassionate place to play, to grow, and to reach their fullest potential.
But the timing was tricky. She opened the doors during the height of the pandemic in July 2020, a time when most entrepreneurs struggled. Fortunately, they had help. Wells Fargo's Open for Business Fund.
These 4 years provided $420 million of funding to small businesses throughout the nation. And with that funding, they have been able to either sustain or create 460,000 jobs. And that makes such a positive impact in a local community. It's important to make sure that funding stays in your local community because then it can help everyone that's in the community. It'll help sustain roads, sustain transportation, and to ensure that your community continues to thrive. And so the small businesses throughout our nation are truly the lifeblood.
Get more information at stories.wf.com/OFB, and you can keep up with Dominique on Instagram.